Hi guys, good morning. My name is Shrikant. Now we are going to discuss about coordinate geometry. It is one of the most important topic in 10th board exams in CBSE. So here, first of all, the basic thing is we have to learn about coordinate axis. Here we can see two lines, one is a vertical, one is a horizontal. So the vertical line is called y-axis, the horizontal line is called x-axis, and the combination of or intersection of coordinate lines is called origin. This point is called origin. So here we can see four parts. This is called quadrant. Actually this all four, we have four quadrants. First one is Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. And one more thing, here the upper part of y-axis is positive, the down part is negative. Coming to x-axis, the right part is positive, the left part is negative. So on these four quadrants we will have to take the coordinates. So here I am taking x and y. Here we have two points, one is x, other one is called y. So here the x is called abscissa, y is ordinate. Understood? So this is about the main, or we can say the basic part of coordinate geometry. And one more thing, so as I told you, the upper part of y-axis is positive, the right part of x-axis is positive. So these two are, Q1 is actual positive plane. So here 2 points x and y are positive. And coming to Q2, in Q2 the x will be negative, y is positive, minus x and y. In Q3 both are negative, minus x and minus y. In Q4 x is positive and y is negative. Okay, now we'll move to distance. Okay, before we start, so you all of you in your life you must have used GPS, right? So have you ever wondered like how we find a distance between two locations? Of course nothing but by using distance formula. Let's take one plane. So here I have two positions, A and B. So now I have to find the distance between these 2 points. So here the position of A is x1, y1, the position of B is x2 and y2. Okay, so now we have to derive the formula for the distance. Then how to find? See, here I am drawing perpendiculars to the x-axis from 2 points A and B. Okay, now join this. Now can you see this triangle AB? Here I am taking one point P. This triangle APB looks like right angle triangle. So here we have to find the distance AB, right? Right? Okay. So to find AB distance, we need AP and BP. So then what is AP? So anyway, these two are parallel. So the distance, what is this point is x2, right? So till here the distance is x2 and this is x1, but we need this, right? So x2 minus x1. In the same way here, y2 minus y1. Now here let's apply Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? See, this is a hypotenuse. So AB square is equal to AB square plus BP square. Okay. Now, okay, what is AB square? AB square AP. AP nothing but what is AP? Yeah, x2 minus x1. x2 minus x1 whole square. What is a BP? y2 minus y1 whole square. Now we have AB square, right? Now we need AB. So if you remove square over here, it turns to square root. Under root x2 minus x1 whole square and y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is the formula for the distance. AB is equal to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, understood? Now next topic is section formula, right? Section nothing but division, dividing. Let's assume that we have a line segment AB. The point A is x1 y1 and B is x2 y2. There is another point called P. P is in between somewhere else at P position. The position is x comma y. Okay. So this point P is dividing this AB line into one ratio. So this AP is M and PB is N. Now to find the location, to find the position of this P point, we have a formula. The formula is P x comma y is equal to mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n and my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. This is the formula to find the P position. Okay. Now we will derive the formula of a section. Okay. Just 1 minute. Okay, so let's take a coordinate plane. Okay, So yeah, this is origin, x-axis, y-axis. Take a line segment AB. Here we can extend it if you want. Okay. So the point A is x1, y1, B is x2, y2. So take a P point anywhere on the line segment x comma y. Now I am drawing perpendiculars to the x-axis from A, from point P, from B, and let's join this. Okay. So now, okay. So this point P is dividing into m is to n ratio. Okay. Now see, I am taking this point as a Q. I am taking this point as a R. Okay. Now, okay, here these two triangles looks like similar. Why similar means, here these two triangles are equal, same. Why? Because if you remember in class 9th you have learned about transversal line, right? What is a transversal line? Goes through the two parallel lines. The corresponding angles are equal. So here these two looks like corresponding angles. So we can say these two triangles are same or similar. So they will be in the same ratio. Okay. So we can write that. So here, okay, AP by BP. AP by BP is equal to, so what, AQ by PR, and what else? Okay, here I forgot. Okay, sorry. So PQ by BR. Okay. So here AP. What is AP? AP nothing but M. BP nothing but N. So M by N is equal. What is AQ? So AQ is equal nothing but x minus x1. So here we can take x minus x1, and what is PR? X2 minus x. In the same way, what is PQ? We can take y minus y1. Here we can take y2 minus y. Okay. Now, what is AQ here? AQ is x minus x1 by, what is PR? x2 minus x. What is PQ? PQ y minus y1 by, and y2 minus y. So let's solve. First we will solve this, and next we will solve this. Okay. Look at here. So we have m by n is equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x. Let's do cross multiplication. So what happens? M into x2 minus x and n into x minus x1. Okay. So multiply mx2 minus mx, nx and nx1. So let's take this minus mx2 here, and minus nx1 to here, and LHS. So what happens? mx2 plus nx1 is equal to nx plus mx. Okay. So here, from here we can take common actually. Take x as a common. The remaining value m plus n. So here remaining mx2 and nx1. So we need point x right. So x equal, what happens? mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. See guys, in the same way we can find y also. We'll do. So actually I am okay. I have space over here. I can do. So same again. So m by n is equal to, so y minus y1 by y2 minus y. So again do cross multiplication. M y2 minus y1. Sorry, I think it is y. Okay. and n y minus y1 and my2 minus my is equal to ny minus ny1. So let's take ny1 here and this my there, place become place my. Same, take y as a common here, remaining value m plus n. So my2 plus ny1. Okay, I'm writing here. So this y is equal my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. So guys, we got here x point and y point. So as I told you, the formula mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, and the point y is my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. So this is guys about a section formula proof, you can say a derivation. In the same way we have area of triangle also. Okay, so actually sorry for this, actually my board is too small, so that's why I had to write very small and it is very congested. And thank you.